3 high-ranking cabinet officials secretly detained a woman, unaware that they had offended someone not to be provoked. The woman sat calmly in the room, yet all of New York around her erupted into chaos as a group of masked assailants moved in, lightly equipped. Their overwhelming firepower allowed them to take control instantly. Within an hour, 2 banks were robbed consecutively, an efficiency that could shatter Guinness records. But the Queen had not yet returned, and the battle continued. The police arrived on the scene immediately. Very few people in New York could rob 2 banks simultaneously within an hour, and the fair-skinned, beautiful Mary instantly guessed who was behind it. Meanwhile, in the luxurious presidential suite of a prison, a major drug lord received a call. Mary asked if he was responsible. The man looked at the television and claimed he wouldn't be bold enough to do it. But if not him, then who? Both realized it must be one person, the infamous arms dealer known as Snow White. She immediately reported the incident. Mary had dealt with Snow White before and knew that this could not be a simple bank robbery. There was likely a larger conspiracy behind it. She suggested militarily securing over 100 banks with authority, but her superiors thought she was overreacting. Though this seemed like ordinary small-scale chaos, Mary didn't see it that way. She went to the service center because controlling it would cut off the transfer system of over 700 banks. She was certain the assailants wouldn't leave this place alone. However, just as she arrived downstairs, something unexpected happened. The two approached the building quickly, but the robbers left a note on the glass saying, "You guessed right." At that moment, Mary was absolutely sure this was the handiwork of the big boss. Soon after, the 3rd and 4th banks were also robbed. Yet the robbers seemed completely uninterested in the money, suggesting the situation was far more complex than it appeared. At that time, Mary received a call from her superior. He had just received instructions from the director of the Joint Task Force, directing Mary to a place called Tottenburg, which was the secret detention site of the big boss. Mary informed several high-ranking officials that she had previously dealt with Snow White, who was extremely cautious and commanded a well-equipped private army. Being captured so easily was likely a trap. Hearing this, Director Gary authorized her to have close contact with Snow White.